Okay, so my name is Obie Garrison, owner of Fusion Capital Group, and we are a business development company. We work with different clients. We are sourced in the East Coast. We also expand globally in different markets and industries.
Very nice. Well, nice to meet you. My name is Manan, and I'm the CEO and founder of Free Brand Gurus. Um, we're also expanding globally, and this basically is a new episode of something called as RBG Talks. So I'll just get right on to it, man. Um, Listen, I want to ask you this: what inspired you to do this, to do your own business, and what's the inspiration behind it?
Well, my family, for instance, my dad's an entrepreneur himself, and we have a lot of partners. So as a young kid growing up, I always was tailored to, a business owner. Always worked for someone who, opens and closes the doors. So I got a firsthand view of what owning a business is, the things that are required to make it run successful. So I just kind of, eventually became able to venture out for myself and, find my own partners.
Very interesting. Very interesting. So it's you're carrying on your father's legacy and making something on your own. That's amazing. Quickly define success for me, Obi. It's a question that really has no answer, and I've been into the industry for so long. But listen, let's just listen. Talk about what's the definition of success for someone like you who's very young and an entrepreneur. What's your success story? What's your mantra of success?
Like you said, that's a question that's, has no wrong answer in anyone's mind, but success is different for everyone. But for me, I have been able to narrow it down to results driven. If you have an idea or if you have a problem that needs to be solved, just getting to the results. You're not gonna complete the job in full all in one day, but seeing good results can make success worthwhile, and being able to continue to see good results keeps that adrenaline for most entrepreneurs.
Yeah, well, you use the word adrenaline. That's the right word. That keeps
Yeah, yeah.
that keeps going. All right, let me ask you this, and this is for the young entrepreneurs. Okay, what kind of challenges do you really face when you start this up and you're in the East Coast, and when you have these challenges, how do you really overcome these challenges? What's the trigger point there?
It's a learning process. Um, any challenge comes with failure. So once you understand what failure is, what it means for you, and to be able to learn from that failure instead of dwelling on that, sitting on that for a period of time, just move on to the next goal and get 1% better each task, and you'll be good.
So the old Hollywood saying, "The show must go on."
Show
That's what
must go
you're.
on.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. The show must go on. All right. So, again, kind of dwelling into this a little bit, what motivates you to just keep rocking and rolling, like in the business world with the times changing, economy changing, things are not necessarily in your hands. What is it that keeps you going, like motivated?
Well, going back to that word that we brought up for adrenaline, just making sure that I know we're getting a little ahead of it, but it goes down to your routine. If you're doing one thing right, everything else will fall into place. And it's like a domino effect. Everything will work out. If you just do that one thing right, the challenges that come ahead won't be much of a challenge because you're prepared for it.
Nice. So basically, this is again, following the process, doing one thing at a time, making one move at a time, right? Is that so?
Yes,
Nice.
that
What,
that
what
that definitely helps.
Okay, all right. What's the definition of work-life balance for you? Are you a workaholic, work like 7 days a week, 10 hours a day, or do you really maintain that work-life balance, in your day-to-day schedule?
Um, well, I used to be a workaholic, and my family often always tell me to have to slow down. So just making sure that you understand what work means, and using that time effectively, whether it be an 8 hours or a 10 hour setting. So just making sure that once those 10 hours are over, the results are in for that time. You can use that time for free time, family time, and to be able to explore new ideas.
Sweet, nice, very nice, very nice. I want to ask this, why people should, look at getting service from Obie and, and not somebody else. What's your what's your USP when it comes to your competitors?
I'm gonna bring some heavy hitters with me, man, for sure. If you're on my team, you're gonna get the full experience of what it is to be a high roller. That's my number one job is to be a high roller.
Share with the audience. Share with me. Um, let's say right in your rookie days, if you really kind of made a mistake or a learning that really had put a significant impact on this business journey of yours, how one single, I mean, it's going to be, it might be hard, but just one single one blemish mistake, or embarking this journey and making that like into a positive.
Well, I've made a lot of mistakes, but one in particular that sticks with me is having patience.
Oh, nice.
Having patience with people that you are developing, um, and it's kind of a like you saying going back to that work life balance is having patience, but understanding at the same time, understanding that if this person is going to logically be able to um, perform at their best ability, or is this something that, whether we can fix one little thing to make it better within that person, figuring out what that is to help them achieve their goals.
Sweet. Yeah, patience. Yeah, I mean, you're right. So listen, let's just get out of this professional stuff for a little bit. I mean, I don't want to know
Okay.
this personally, but what's your like early morning ritual? You get up and like you're raring to go. What's your morning ritual? Like, what do you do whenever you wake up and until you kind of reach your office, or in your meetings and all?
First thing I do, I wake up, I pray, and I do 100 push-ups.
Whew.
100 push-ups. Um, got consistent with it. I've done them from 1 to 100. Some I do 30, and then 30, and then so forth. But been pretty consistent doing 100 push-ups, and then making sure that I grab my coffee.
Easy, huh? Easy. I
Easy,
like that.
easy.
I like. Do you like any sugar in your coffee?
I do. This is actually Cuban coffee here. It's new. I just opened it today. And I put less sugar than I normally would, so I can get the real, Colombian taste.
Cool, 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 cool. Pretty awesome. All right. So listen, very quickly, tell me, how do you see the future of your industry shaping up? Like we are right, we're right about the elections. Elections are going to happen very soon. How do you see next few years in your how's the shape of your industry is going to be? Like super quick.
Um, for the most part, a lot of industries are transitioning into a digital market. So the new technologies that are formed around digital customer service, as well as customer awareness, things like that.
Nice, nice, nice. Um, again, what's the one piece of blatant, candid advice that you're going to give to these young budding entrepreneurs who are just starting off out of the high school, college, even college dropouts? What's your one piece of advice?
It's like that's a good question because I want to say, okay, yeah, just go for it, or you can do it, or don't give up and things like that. But that's too easy. You hear those all the time. To real get a good depth into the question, is to enjoy being uncomfortable.
Oh, nice.
Enjoy those times where you don't think that it's gonna work, or your idea is not um, up to, speed as you would like it to be. Get uncomfortable in those situations. Those are moments that are necessary, and it's going to transition you into the motivation that you need to get over that hump. So, just keep going. Get comfortable in that situation.
Guys, get out of your comfort zone is a mantra of success for Obie, and this is what is something very important. So great, that's a great answer. I love that answer. Tell me something. What's the funniest thing any customer has ever asked you? Like the weirdest of things. I mean, don't tell me that somebody wanted to kind of take you to the bed, but just other than that, what do you think the weirdest or funniest thing the customer has asked you?
Um, what they have used, some products, clients we used to work with, what they've used it for that they didn't know. Oh, I didn't know I could use this to, scrape the pollen, the dirt off of my headlight. It's like, yeah, you can use yeah, it worked for that. Something simple like that. So just funny stories that people, customers, you're not supposed to, you're not expected to see a customer for a long time. So if they come back the next day with, positive results, you're doing something right.
Nice, nice, nice. Hey, listen, let me ask you this, buddy. So let's say your business was okay. We just had a blackout. I think I'll still keep asking you questions. We'll probably count till 10 and probably we'll get this back. This is nice. I love that. But you know why this is a blackout? I'll tell you why. Because if your business was MMA and you had a theme song that you wanted to, take along with you, what's the theme song that you're gonna get out from the blackout, get into the ring, and then kill the opponent? What's the theme song that you're gonna bring out?
I had one in mind, but since this happened, and it's so it's being in that situation, getting comfortable. I would say it's "Happy" by Pharrell. That's my one. That's my
Oh,
go-to.
dude, I love that song, man.
Yeah, yeah.
That's such a classy, motivating song. I love
I,
that
I
song.
I had an incident in my office. One happened just like this, and that song was playing, and lights went out, but the song kept playing. So everybody was,
Oh,
yeah, that's it. That's
that's
coincidence.
pretty nice, isn't it? That's pretty great, actually. Yeah.
Mhm.
So tell me something. What's the most unconventional business advice that you've received that really worked? Like, for example, something that you think is out of the box. Somebody came and gave you this advice that really worked for you.
I wouldn't say it was advice in their eyes, but it was advice to me.
You're
Um,
back.
just, yep, you're back. Okay. So saying that I can't do it. I love for people to say I can't do it,
Lovely.
or to, believe that I can't do it. I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to create results from it.
Nice. Very nice. Tell me in 3 words the most unique thing about your business.
I wrote those down actually. The 3 words: prioritize, leverage, and implement.
Oh, nice. Can you repeat that, guys? It's prioritize, leverage, and the
Implement.
third, implement. Well, implementing is the key here. Very nice. And listen, I'm going to get you right into a round of questions, which is called as full throttle rapid fire. I'm going to ask you questions. You have 9 seconds to answer that question, and that's that. I'm going to put you in a spot a little bit. Okay, so get ready. You ready
Okay.
for it?
All right.
If you read books, what's your favorite business book?
It is wisdom for winners.
Nice. I like that. Good answer. Um, what's the most? Who's the most influential entrepreneur that you know of or that you get inspired by?
That I know of. Robert Smith. He's a great
Wow.
inspiration. Yep. He what he does for the technology industry is, beyond
Yeah,
mind blowing.
exquisite. I love that. Love that. Tell me, who inspires you the most in your family? Like, who's your biggest inspiration in your family?
My kid. He's the biggest
Oh,
inspiration.
oh,
Yeah, he's
nice.
like the.
Oh, fantastic answer, buddy. Do you believe in ghosts? Do they
I do.
exist?
I do.
Seen a ghost?
Um, I haven't seen one, but I know they're around somewhere.
Really? Hey, let me give you a piece of advice. After this podcast, go look in the mirror. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
There you go.
You're your own ghost, man.
I am my own ghost.
Listen, you're your own demon, your own ghost, your own God, right? So
I wish I could
tell
fly over the sea. That would be one thing I wish for.
tell me two rules in your life. Last question, very quick. Tell me two rules in your life that you live by.
Breathe and relax.
Very nice, man. Listen, hey, Obi, this was splendid. These were 13 burning questions with me, Manan, RBG Talks. How do you feel about it? What's the feeling right now?
I just want to say for you and your team, I'm honored to be able to join your platform, to have a good conversation with you. I look forward to it in the future. If you ever need me, you can reach out to me. I'll be glad to join.